Hi everyone, I'm gonna run you through the current main menu of our game. Obviously it's still all very early days and placeholdery, so keep that in mind, but I think it gives a good idea for what we're going for. So as you can see, it's an actual 3D world running in the main menu with some 2D overlay on the top of it. I prefer this because it feels a bit more interactive, representative of the game, and when it comes to the settings, be it graphics, audio, anything else, you get the immediate feedback of your changes in the game and don't have to hop between menus and game to get an idea of what you're actually changing. Also, in my very unbiased opinion, I also just love watching those cows go about the business. I could do it all day. As you can see, on the left we have our menu items. Currently that's resume game if you have already a save game present, new game to start a new one, settings to go to the game settings menu, and then quit to just bail out of the whole thing. Alright, let's have a look at the settings menu. As you can see, for each of the sub-menus we go to a different place in the level. This especially comes into play for the audio and graphic settings in a second, but I also just like that's a little bit more dynamic. Okay, looking at the current game settings, obviously those are currently not implemented. I am sure we will have many a super cool game setting in the actual game, but those are just placeholder for now. When we go to the audio sub-menu, you can see we go to a place with an actual person talking. Very wonderfully, very representative, not annoying at all. And you can change your volume settings here directly and get instant feedback on it, because nothing annoys me more than having to change audio settings, go back into game, see what they affected, go back to the menu, and so forth. Hate it. So here you get the instant feedback. We have currently voice, ambient, and master volume. Later on, I'm sure there will be many more, but that's the one we have implemented for now. Then when we go to the graphics menu, you can see we're going to a little scene. At the moment we have anti-aliasing and resync implemented, and also in the bottom right corner you can see a little FPS and millisecond counter. So when you change your graphics settings, not only can you see the immediate effect it has in the game world, because that is the actual game world behind it, but also see how it affects the performance, at least in this preview scene. But it should give you a good idea when comparing different settings, like which upscaler, anti-aliasing, and so forth to go for. You can see how it affects your system comparatively between the options. And that should be really useful to optimize for the best game experience for your system. Alright, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Obviously, still all very placeholder, lots of stuff still coming in for it, but I think it gives an idea of the whole thing. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in a future video.